I hope we're all doing really well. Supercoach going bad for you guys. It's a peculiar one, isn't it? It's not been great. What's everyone scored so far on Supercoach? Talk me through your team. Supercoach Dog, what are you at, my brother? What are you at? Tiger Time, how are you doing, mate? How's your Easter weekend? Let me know, chat. Looking forward to this one. Should be a good little game, I think. I think it'll be an intriguing one. Who are we tipping in this one? What's everyone's vibes on this game? I've gone Hawthorn. Obviously, some debuts to take into account. Flynn Perez and my boy Jack Dalton. Looking forward to seeing them up and about. You had English as captain. Ben, you're going Cats. You've gone Cats. I think I actually did tip Cats, didn't I? Have I just totally lied to you, chat? I might have lied. I'm sorry if I have. I'll tell you what my projected is, Supercoach. Looking forward to Jackie Dalton. My predicted score is 1926. Who have I got in this game? Tanner Braun and Max Holmes. I did tip Cats. I've just checked. I tipped the Cataroos. So I did lie to you. I apologise. Dee, how are you, my darling? Kate, good day to you. Hope everyone had a good Easter. What did you guys and girls get up to? Anything exciting? Game about to commence here at the home of football. And we are up and away. And Jai Newcomb, big punt by Connor O'Sullivan back into the mixer. And Ollie Wilshire can't do much. And there is Flynn Perez. Had to change his Guernsey number. Usually 39, wearing number 40 just because his biceps are huge. In the ruck we go. Meat gives it down. Jai Newcomb dances out of trouble. A worm burner into the centre field. Not much Tanner Braun can do with that. Connor O'Sullivan's there to help him out. And we have another stoppage of play. Hey, pundits, how are you, brother? Is that you, Danny? Christina, I'm looking forward to it. Tap down again. No clean ball as of yet. Jai Newcomb doing his best to be a little bit of a menace. Connor Nash gets it out. Big hook by Jarman Impey. Hey, Tiger Time, mate. Look, good you're here. That's all that I care about, mate. I hope you're well. Hey, good to see you, mate. Good to see you, Danny. Quick handball over the top. Brought down by Dylan Moore. Frantic. Frantic is the best way to describe them. Hey, Hunter, how are you, mate? It is a hot potato, Unique. How are you, mate? Have you had a good Easter? Danny, I get pretty good at just working out how people type. Like, I don't know if that's like a useful skill. Watson there, horrible handball. Tom Atkins, Bailey Smith set upon. And D'Ambrosia drills one inside 50. A lot of work to do. And Tommy Stewart, good enough to do it. Good day, Lana. How are you, my gorgeous? You all right? Tommy Stewart looking for a switch. Finds Tanner Braun on the overlap. Me too, Mo. Good to see you, mate. How have you been? How was your Easter weekend? Here we are. Maximus Holmes goes short. Good kick. A weird one there by Sean Manor. Come off the back of the pack. And Ollie Wilshire misses a sitter. Not the best start from both sides, but we have got a game on our hands. I have had a good Easter, thanks, mate. Just nice and chilled with the family. Yep, Mo, just chilled with the family. How have you guys been? Like, what does Easter look like? Hey, Kate, Mrs. Pom's good value, isn't she? Bombers Rocket, I'm hoping for a Max Holmes 300. And we have a stoppage of play. 17:50 to play in the first quarter. Hey, Juddy, mate. Sending my love. Condolences, mate. Rest in peace to your nana, mate. I hope you're doing well. Please reach out to any of us. I know I speak for all of us. You're a big part of the community, mate. We love you. And I hope things get better for you now. Hey, Mo. Yeah, I mean, just had me fish supper, bro. So we've got ball up just outside 50. Frantic there. Mitch Edwards. Good little handball. Tom Atkins. Got a bit of space. And the umpire calls a throw, which you don't see them. They're as rare as rocking horse poo. Nice kick inbound. Jai Newcomb. Teresa, how are you, my darling? Oh, little dancing feet from Joshy Ward. Desperate from Sam de Koning. Cho, a little bit lackadaisical, but brilliant skills. My boy Dalton gives it back to Cho. Cho drills one in, and it hits the out of bounds post. I love you, Judy, mate. Teresa, how good is going for petrol at the minute? How good, mate, is it? I love spending $40 just to get like freaking 1 bar on the petrol gauge. Absolutely turns me on. D'Ambrosia left-footed back inside 50. And I don't know what Oslin Mullen was doing, trying to claim he handballed it. Surely that's holding the ball. And brilliant work. Jack Dalton was on him. Tiger time. It's absolutely insane. Do you know what I mean? Like, honestly. You know, and it's people panic buying as well. Just does my head in. Like, grow up. Dylan Moore then will get the resulting free kick. A man of class and substance. Very good intensity by the Hawkers. Here we are. Right peg. Misses just about everything. No score. Elite that, Juddy. Underrated Bants. Bailey Smith. Mark back pocket. Looking for options. Looks very confused. Looked like a Stephen May. But I mean, a Brian May behind him. And D'Ambrosia spoils, quickly picked up off the pack. Bailey Smith under a world of trouble, and Jack Gunston deemed a foul there. Bailey Smith goes back inbound. Nice little switcheroo here. Here is Tanner Braun just getting cheap possessions for the Supercoach people watching out there. That's a delightful kick out into space. Here we go again. Oslin Mullen. Kick forward, not a good one, and out they come now, out the back. Sicily handball, Connor Nash. Ginny's got options aplenty. Josh Ward run down but gets the handball away. Options open now. Jai Newcomb delays the kick. And that man, Jackie Gunston. Hey, it's a good one, isn't it, Danny, mate? Yeah, Teresa, it was like during COVID, though, with people with Bogwall. Like, genuinely, someone needs a slap. Like, if you know what? Where was I living at the time? I can't remember, but I remember that there was like a little corner bar and they charged me $20 for 2 rolls of toilet roll. Honestly, extortionate. Goal there for Hawthorn. Jack Gunston. That was a good passage of play. Beautiful, isn't it? Gunston had so much space he could have opened up a gym's mowing, mate. But look at that. Just the turnover there and the handball. You have like 4 nice little handballs here and just everyone buying a bit of time. Ginny did so well there to run in between 3 people, which really opened it up. And then the space was plenty. The zone was broken and Newcomb took some patience. Lovely. Yeah, Hunter, it was crazy. I remember seeing a fight, actually, in the Coles. It was absolutely elite. Tap down by Mitch Edwards. No clean ball here. It's been a frantic start. Drilled forward by Sammy Butler. It goes inside the 50. De Koning, good handball. Mullin out to Tanner Braun. Tanner Braun sidesteps. Everyone goes back inbound. And Blitzarbs, beautifully taken. Dancing away from trouble. Puts it out in front to Maximus Holmes. Fumbles, drills it in. Jarman Impey and Tom Barras sort that out. Sam Butler backwards. James Sicily. Options. He goes up the left wing. Hey, Cracker, how you doing? Hey, Juddy, how good? Great kick. Jack Gunston, 65 out. Ginny runs ahead. The Hawks are looking very good. The Hawks are on early doors. You know what? I've thought about buying an electric car. That's a shocking kick. Turned over. But an electric car's a little bit like owning a BMW, doing it. You just turn into a shit driver. 50! That is an unfortunate 50. And Ollie Dempsey's going to milk as much of that 50 as he can do. Comes way past halfway. You know what? I've not seen a charging station around Melton. I mean, charging stations in Melton aren't about electricity. Handballs to nothing. Jarman Impey soccers off the ground. Great pick up by the Wed Dog. Wed Dog gets the handball received. One bounce. Drills it through the corridor. Kick out in front. Work to do. And Watson's fit for it. Watson kicks it out in front. Gunston, will it settle for him? It kind of does. Turns and goes. And very well done by Lawson Humphries. No score. 6-1. Very good first game. Hawks do look good, Mo. My calf just started twinging because I've crossed my legs. That's a sign of getting old. Hey, Damien, how are you, mate? Oslin Mullin out the back pocket. Kick off the boot. It's spoiled. Weddle goes left, goes right. Drills it in. Can Ginny take it? He does very well on the ground ball. He does incredibly well. We have another goal. Hawks 2-0. Geelong 0-1. And that was spectacular from Ginny. I'm good, Magnus. How are you, my friend? Hey, mate, they do. Just, like, genuinely, I do know a few people, and I don't want to, like, shame them, but since they've got, like, electric cars, they've started, like, buying organic chicken and stuff. Like, I feel like it's like if you become a vegan, I think you can't help but become, like, mentally into it. I'd fear what I'd become. 12:34 to play. Tap down again. Hunter, that's maybe the idea. Battle again. Ned Reeves does battle versus Blitzarbs. He wins the battle, does Ned Reeves. Good handball inside. Nice little handball change from Hawks. Not afraid to get the ball moving. Oh, big tackle. Lawson Humphries had to make it. Mullen out the back. They've got the preparation. And Zach Guthrie puts in a dangerous kick, but Brad Close is up to it. And Flynn Perez, not much he could do there. Handball over the top. Oslin Mullin taking everyone on. He sees McDonald and just ignores him. Ran straight past him. Good pick up and go by Jackie Bowes. Can Jack Martin get this ball to settle? Can Jack Martin? Oh, did he put it on his foot? It's a push or a goal. It's something. I'm with you, Danny. And it is a goal. Great work by Jack Martin there. I agree, Magnus. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, one of my mates, look, he's all right, but like he has had an electric car for about 6 months. And genuinely, bro has like gone. That is genius, to be fair, on the goal line when you watch that in slow motion. But yeah, he's gone like crazy, like with organic and like self-sustaining. That is fantastic work by Jackie M. Decent little goal for his Jack Martin as well. Good work. Good hands. Tap down here. Blitzarbs. It's play on. Lawson Humphries goes quickly. Handball over the top. Worried out of it there. Dylan Moore did very well. Max Holmes, not much he could do. Quick handball chains again. Look at the Hawks. They're really looking to play. Maribor Cho drills it into the pocket. It's an absolute brilliant lead by Gunston. Jack Henry was buying a hot dog. And Jack Gunston can take the kick. It's good to watch, isn't it, Blue Bagger, mate? I love a handball chain, man. I'm sucker for it. I think we need to see more of it. Hey, Smegoff, how are you? Hey, Danny, I'm with you. You know what? I've got nothing against vegans. Like, I do actually know a couple of them that will never mention it, and they'll come to barbecues and not even talk and just have their own food. Missy's right behind. But there is, like, some of them, isn't there, that just take it too far. Kick-in duties to be resumed by Tom Stewart. He looks very dapper with this, like, shorter hair. Rate the Luke. He goes down the left. Set up there. Tom Barras can't get a spoil on it. Shannon Neal worries everyone out of it. Hawks getting numbers around the ball, though. Barras up high. Gunston got in front of everyone. Tanner Braun was ball watching. And evidently he did that illegally. No, actually one's a Carlton fan, Langy, actually, believe it or not. Hey, Jamie, how are you? It's a great game of footy. Max Holmes, back pocket. 6 plays 13. 7 plays 13 even. Barras, another bold spoil. Good work by Mears, 1-2 with Shannon Neal. The handball shocking though. And the Hawks are pouncing on every mistake. Josh Battle, great kick inbound. 180 there, words. Use them. 187 points, it's real to score. Do you want to try that one again, Bartula? Help me out. Do I think the score will be over 187? Potentially the way the game's being played at the minute. Gamble responsibly. Up and under here, good intercept grab. Hawthorn have really taken away the short options. So we talked about this in the Carlton game. If you notice, Carlton concede them short little kicks which allow you to peek through the zone very quickly. And Hawthorn are just taking that away. They're having to go long. Nice kick. Great little... Look at this. Geelong really reactive at the minute, sitting back. I just wanted to use an example or two. Sorry, mate. I won't do it anymore. And a great passage of play. Just 6 small kicks in a row. And suddenly McDonald will have a shot at goal. That is phenomenal. Would you dance if I asked you to dance? Kick out into the middle of nowhere. Not too sure what the f is going on here. Weddle and old Dempsey made that look at Chris Scott in that passage of play. He's like, what have I just witnessed? Question for chat. What's your favourite Enrique Iglesias song? Up and under by Conor McDonald and pulled behind. Behind. 14 plays, 7. It's a classic tune. Danny, mate, you can't beat it. Tom Stewart taking the kicking duties. Yes, he does. You feel like me then. I don't want to make you stay. Escape is his other one. Inside by Shannon Neal, who has absolutely put a donkey kick. If Henry has kept that in, he hasn't. That could have been the greatest work of all time. Living Davide Loca. I think that was Ricky Martin. It's a very good match. Favourite biscuit, without a shadow of a doubt, the king of biscuits, my friend, in my opinion, is a digestive. A George Gregan there from Geelong. Sicily does well. Brad Close, though, has he got the ability? Did he take D'Ambrosia high? And the umpire says yes. And there's a bit of blood here protruding from his furrowed brow. What's the difference between biscuits and cookies? Would it be the density? Scotch fingers are a shout. Can we do we need a fact checker there. Can we get a fact check on what separates a biscuit from a cookie? James Sicily back pocket just drills it up the right. Hobnobs are good as well, Ollie. Good day to you, mate. You can't beat a hobnob. King of biscuits. A cookie is baked, a biscuit isn't. How do you cook a fucking biscuit then? You put it in the oven. What? Volvos are good. Yeah, the answer you've given me there has confused me even more. Jack Bowes inside 50. Surely that's a free kick against Scrimshaw. It is. And Henry will have a shot at goal pushed in the marking contest. I thought that was just on shapes. Thank you, Danny. You see, look, there you are. There you are, look. It's the density. I was right. Here we are. Ollie Henry absolutely threw me there. They're not baked. Well, the fucking cook then. Ollie Henry has a shot at goal. Straight through the eye diddle. And that is the issue with Geelong. Even though they've been the second best team, they're a point away. He did have quite a vast knowledge of biscuits, didn't he, old Noel, last night? Shout out Noel as well. He seems a lovely man. Good. You see, I'm with you, Tiger Time. You see, that's how I would have said it. Hey, Luke, how you doing? Phone a friend, call no. Absolutely threw me a touche with your description. They're not baked. Matthew Nix for Voss. We can do if you want, Mike. I mean, I like you, though. I won't want to subject you to that. How are you anyway, Mike? How's your Easter? You know what I really was impressed by Ollie Henry then? He's shaken everyone's hand and in the same motion got the drink out. And Mitch Edwards gets the free. Good kick inside. Jack Martin doing some dancing. Up and under. Up to the goal square. And Tom Barras, as reliable as ever, goes short. Blue bagger, mate. White teeth. The secret. 25 already for Stewie. That's not so bad, that, is it? Pretty good start. Up down the left again. 6 minutes. This quarter has flown by. Shaw inside. Here's that handball game. Connor Nash. It's a loose kick and Tom Stewart cuts it off like a surgeon. Switch coming. Danny, that is pretty impressive knowledge there. Bit of Latin. Hey, oh, play on and D'Ambrosia. Cream rice, absolutely. Cream Shannon Neal. D'Ambrosia finds an absolute dart to Maribor Cho, and that might be costly, that from Shannon Neal. Cho, phenomenal effort from Cho Dog. God knows what happens there. Shannon Neal was in like his own time zone. Hey, Danny, mate, I appreciate your honesty. Hey, Mo, this is good, isn't it, man? This time has flown by. I'm I'm predicted to get 1950, which isn't so bad, Jamie B. How's yours going? That might be one of the worst kicks I have ever seen. Like, that has missed his foot that much, it almost hit me. Hey, Sean, how are you, mate? I hope you've had a good Easter. It hasn't been, look, it's been tough. I mean, I'm lucky because I haven't got Tim English, Ed Richards, and stuff like that. So I did really well last week. I'm just under 2020. I think I'll be all right there. I think I'll be all right this week. Got quite a bit of money coming in as well. Oh, big mark by Jam and Impey. 4:25 to go. This has been a great game. Good day, Double Dummy. How are you, mate? Twice baked. I went to university that people were twice baked. A few of them were. More. It's probably harder to do that than actually middle it, I'd say. Inside we go. Great lead again. Mitch Lewis has absolutely lost Tom Stewart there. I don't know. Atouche, have a look. Fair enough, Sean. I haven't, Lange. I haven't really checked my PC today. I've been busy doing just content, getting that ready, so I will check later on. Mitchy Lewis, shot goal. Probably the right margin. Should he put this through? It looks nice off the boot, and it's gone straight through. 3 goals, 3. 21, plays 2 goals, 113. Why would you go to a game dressed up as a hawk? Nick Dacos being a late out's a little bit bad. Mo, they take the game on, don't they? Samuel, why are we supporting that, mate? They did, didn't they, Tiger Time? How long do you reckon English is out? It's an MCL, isn't it? PCL? He did kick that straight through. Ah, Andy Carlton. Yeah, but a cat you can still see, can't you, Sean? But that, he was wearing a hawk mask. Like, you'd just see like that, wouldn't you? Seems like a waste. Free kick here. Another free conceded in the ruck for Hawthorn. Sam Mitchell is incredulous. Is that a word? Smothered by Meek. Bailey gets the kick away. Kicks inside. Connor McDonald, good hands. D'Ambrosia, an absolute bullet handball. And out they come. Jack Dalton, usually reliable by foot. Absolutely shocking, though. Bombers, mate, please don't do that to us round 13, please. Langy, that's not good, mate. That's quite a big injury list. Incredulous. Cheers, Double Dummy. Someone had a haircut at the footy. I mean, each their own. It was just like one of them like masks you'd wear at like Halloween. If you'd go as an eagle at Halloween, that is a shocking kick by Jack Martin. Turnover again. Josh Ward finds Jai Newcomb. Great kick to Lloyd Meekus. Meekamus Maximus looking for options. Cheers, guys. I appreciate your chat. Kick inside. Bailey Smith surrounded by Hawks. There is no way that was a legitimate handball. McDonald gets it going forward. Sam de Koning pops it out. Pressure everywhere. Lawson Humphreys, turnover. And that is unfortunate for Scrimshaw. Everyone's go-to Halloween costume. I usually, when I go to Halloween parties, I like to go something a little bit different. Last Halloween party, though, I went as Peter Davidson from Doctor Who because he's my favourite Doctor. So it was like not really spooky. I just got dressed up, but it was like a kid's thing. So you weren't allowed to go scary. Ollie Dempsey, great handball, finds Max Holmes, kick into the pocket. And Jack Martin absolutely lost Hardwick there. And good football. You going for Geelong, are you, Scotty? Good luck, mate. Why does Jack Martin look absolutely foo bad? What's wrong with him? And kick across the face. Absolutely nothing on. And Jarman Impey. Decision to be made. Was that deliberate? Umpire says no. Hey, Juddy, it's crazy, isn't it? Hey, Jamie, I'm sure that's not true. The year of the hammy. You can't beat a hammy, mate. More hams at the minute than Christmas. Jai Newcomb, not too sure what happened there. Absolutely up on his arse, though. Shannon Neal can't get it. Jack Martin tries to take everyone on. Hawthorn saying he took the game on with Pryor. I don't think so. Jack Martin, what an absolute hit. That's elite, that, by you, Langy. Luke, Melbourne just were... Look, I think with the new rules, the teams that take the game on are getting rewarded. So Melbourne just take the game on. Have you seen? Really good to watch. It's really good to watch. But you can see, like, Adelaide and Collingwood, they're really playing within themselves to protect their backline. You've got to give it a go. Kicked out of nowhere. Pressure on. It was a moon ball. And Max Holmes manages to get the ball moving. And we've got a free kick here. Barras does very well. Barras looking for options. Goes long. 15 seconds to play. They're good to watch, aren't they, tag time? They remind me a little bit of Richmond last year, and obviously a bit of the fact that they just take the game on and give it a go and risk losing for winning. The year of the Bataki, mate. Spot on. Up off the ground from Bailey Smith. 3 seconds to go. Edwards air shots it. There is time. And that's a great start. Very open-ended. I think you've been better, Double Dummy. Pretty well, Hunter. Good quarter mode. Very good game. 21-13. Fantastic from both sides. Hawthorn's handball game, though, is delightful. They lead by 8. Geelong, they'll be a little bit disappointed. They did have some opportunities, but in fairness, Hawthorn could lead by more. A couple of bad misses. But excellent start. Good afternoon. How are you, Jack? I hope you're doing well, mate. Good to see you in here. Some of these adverts just are like absolutely ridiculous. We need to get better adverts, I think. Well, I think the game has massively changed. If you look at like 23 to 24 to 25, 26, the change in what we're looking for is huge. But the leap from 2025 to 2026 is huge. Huge. Hey, cat over the ditch, mate. There, you know what? That's the worrying thing about it. Juddy, I'm hoping that it's Josh Fraser till the end of the year. I agree, Bombers. When there was a little bit more humour, I'm with you. I am Pixel. That's a rubbish advert. Mike, it'd be interesting. I mean, the economical climate at the minute is ridiculous. I do think it's a reflection of the times, though, that the AFL adverts that we see. Ollie's gone. Ollie doesn't worry about the economical climate. Economical climate? Economical. One of them's American, one of them's English. Hot. And I'd say 3 of them are uncontested, Tiger Time. Would I be right? Oh, the Barossa Valley, darling. Feels like I haven't seen Jeremy Cameron tear a game open for ages, Luke. Would that be harsh? When was the last time he kicked like 5 or more? Hawthorn's tackle pressure has been immense that first half. Juddy, you know who I want. You know I'm Team Skipworth. G'day, Kane. How are you, mate? I hope you're doing well. Hope your weekend's treated you well, apart from your football team, obviously. You know what I saw, just seeing that nose ring the other day? I was watching, I can't remember what I was watching, but someone had, like, you know, a Coke can as a nose ring. Did Frank Walker, National Tiles, do a TV ad? That is sick, Paul. Oh, Paul Hogan, mate. Crocodile Dundee, what a man. Was that the last game? Last year? Yeah, it feels like I haven't seen Jeremy Cameron's name with excellence linked for a while. Kane, it's not good. Hey, Juddy, as long as he's good at what he does, though, mate, eat what you want. Double dummy. He turned it over once, but he's game, as Dalton is, and Flynn Perez has looked not out of place. I am a big Jack Dalton man from my draft, so I'm looking forward to seeing what he can produce. Hey, Tiger time. Much love. That's why you're here, though, mate. No dickheads here. 38% efficiency inside 50 from the Hawks. That's crazy. Well, nothing worse. And Paul, it's going to be interesting. The rumours, I was watching Swoop Luke with Brody Holland. Brody Holland said it was 2 million a year. Nearly 3 million a year, sorry. You'd have to leave for that, but that would be like 5 firsts, Paul, which would probably help you out. But losing Nick Dacos is a big loss. Braun, he's had a few disposals. Double dummy, but you kind of did all your rebuilding 3 years ago, didn't you? Double dummy. So, like, it makes sense in that avenue. Kane, I couldn't tell you. You know what? Controversial. Where do you guys stand with this? I think if you sack someone, their salary should be removed from the soft cap once you've paid them out and you start again. Because that's why we don't get sackings. I find that ridiculous. Where do you guys stand with that? So Chris Scott just running off the field there. Is it me or does Chris Scott look younger now than before? Personally, Kane, though, to answer your question, I would have done it now. I think we sack him round 12. So the new coach gets a chance playing Essendon. I'm with you, Double Dummy. I think it's stupid. Yeah, I'm with you, Paul. For me, it should just be instantly removed off the cap once you've sacked him. Here we are. Cannon Nash, good tackle. Mitch Edwards, his second work, is really good. Juddy, development's pants. I don't know if you watched my review, but I was saying we've not developed anyone from the age of 23. But I suppose so. They were very good, weren't they, mate? I'm looking forward to seeing Berwick in the flesh. Shannon Neal says he'll have a go at goal. Geelong are really good at that. That scrappy kick forward, that becomes a mark. Shannon Neal here. Nice ball drop. Nice ball drop. Nice goal. Good start from the Cats. 3 goals, 1, 19. Playing 3 goals, 3. Yeah, I'll put on size though organically, Luke, but you don't want him to get too big because his ability is his aversion. It's a bit like, with Nick Dacos. Everyone used to say he's too small for AFL. Try and catch the fucker. Ampo, I reckon Ben King is a lock to Collingwood. Shannon Neal, he's come from nowhere. It should do. Ollie, it should be. It should be. All the football department is on your soft cap. Advisors, with certain caveats, can be outside. Nice little kick by Tom Stewart through the middle. Bailey Smith, quick handball. Great running ahead. Ollie Wilshire. It's a loose kick. Hardwick's got work to do. Good body work by Ollie Henry. Clever little kick back in traffic. And Ollie Wilshire sends the mark. I don't think you'll get much, Luke. And I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest. Bailey's been very good. Smegoff, that's interesting. Zach, mate, just so you know, with your burners, if you keep asking silly little questions, I'm just going to remove you, mate. Because we talked about it when Isaiah Dudley came in, and we both were, he's a good player. So my advice to you in this chat is you don't really get much engagement from people because they don't want to talk to you because you make burners and say stupid things. You're probably best going to go and watch this game elsewhere because honestly, people don't want you here because you are toxic. So if you are going to stay, Juddy, you have my permission to remove him if he keeps being an idiot. He's very good, isn't he, Tom Burr? And I'm glad he's going well for you, mate. I like him. Mate, always interesting what Collingwood do. You do look for certain people. I did see you comment, Juddy. I've heard that. When I was at the President's Club, he said very similar to us that they've done in-depth planning with Tasmania for their picks and they're one of the first. So that's going to be interesting. Kane, crazy, innit? But, I mean, this is where we are now. Quick handball inside, Jai Newcomb. Looking for options. 21 plays 25. Tanner Brown trying his best. Handball over the top. Absolutely exceptional from Ollie Wilshire. And Bailey Smith takes off. Ball tucked in the chest. Drills one at goal. And Jeremy Cameron takes a big mark. Ampo, look, I've got a few mates that spend a bit of money at Carlton. So when I have the opportunity to go down, they'll invite me. It's not really my bag though, Ampo, to be honest. They're very stuffy. As a man that goes to like Hawthorn events, it's a lot more relaxed and chilled. They're not the most fun to go to, I'm going to be honest. And bellies the ball does Jeremy Cameron and out of bounds on the full. Johnny, mate, you've got to remember there's been a lot of decisions that are incorrect, so it's going to take a long time. Smegoff, be interesting. Chances are, though, Wheatering will miss that game. I'm very good, Billy. How are you? Cats have gone up a gear. Tap down. Hawthorn trying to get the ball clear. Great work by Maximus Holmes. Just danced out of trouble. Kicks inside, and Ollie Henry has absolutely lost Hardwick again. It was a bizarre one, wasn't it? A very bizarre kick from Cameron. Paul. It depends like what they are. If you go into like President's Lounge and stuff, they're not very enjoyable. Hey, I'm hoping so, Paul. Good afternoon, Rational. How are you, my friend? I hope your Easter's been good. Ollie Henry, 45 out. Good goal. October last year, mate. 5 goals, 1. And that efficiency we talked about at quarter time. Now biting Geelong in, and this second quarter Cats side, too dangerous. Langy, you hate to see it, don't you, mate? You hate to see it. Spot on, mate. Spot on. Oh man, yeah, because you work on a different theological calendar, don't you? Why is that? Can I ask that question, Rational Roman? I like learning things. Why is like Greek Orthodox different? Very good game, isn't it, Tiger Time? I need to go and double check. I'm pretty sure I went Cats, but I'll check. Great intercept mark by Sam de Koning. Sam de Koning goes down the left. Jarman Impey, absolutely brilliant. 1-2 with Josh Ward. Inside 50. Charles Royce. Very good, thank you, Sandra. How have you been? Alex, how are you? Juddy, mate, it's sick, isn't it, man? Do you know what I mean? I hate to see it. I hate to see it. Here we are. Hawthorn really need this just to end it. Just to end the little resurgence. See, I'm lucky. I don't really have a sweet shit tooth, Sandra. Savoury's always been my weakness. Shaw off his left foot. Nails it. 4 goals for. 31. Tiger time. Ridiculous behaviour. Here we are. Ampol. Thoughts on the Bulldogs game? Mate, thank you for the 5 first off, Ampol. Basically, it was a little bit like the North Melbourne game. They had a tail wag towards the end. They did well, though. They played well. But it was definitely that. Funko Pop, good luck, Geelong. 2 phones, quality. Hey, how are you, Amula? I'm very well, mate. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, neutral Guernseys are a fixture, not for me. The exceptions are like gather round because you might have gone to 2 games in a day. But genuinely, we do need some like legalities about this. 27 plays 32. 5 goals 2. Plays 4 goals 3. And a pulling of the shirt. Lawson Humphreys will take the free kick. Looking down the line. It's a nice kick. Finds Jackie Bowes at half forward. This game has flown by. Very high quality. Ollie Wilshire opens it up. Puts it up on the square. Dempsey and Neil Fly and Ginny. Great little kick to Dylan Moore. Hey, cheers, Juddy. Thank you. You get them into ship shape. Billy, it's always good, isn't it? It's always a good fixture. Do like a Monday fixture. Where do you guys stand on a Monday game? I don't mind it. I think it starts the weekend well. I reckon a Monday evening would slap. Dylan Moore finds Jack Gunston. Gunston works his way out of trouble. It's a delightful kick. Hey, Teresa, mate. Kate, probably. Good intercept grab there by Geelong. Hey, Billy, spot on. And here we are. 1 bounce, 2 bounce. Ollie Wilshire just asking them to come on to him. No one is. See here, Hawthorn have really struggled just eliminating that short kick, which they did so well. Here's Basilenka. Basilenka looking for an option. Centering kick. Ginny, fantastic work. And Connor Nash finds a great kick out in front. Jarman in peace. Clever soccer. Horrible bounce. Connor O'Sullivan wrapped up. Maribor Cho paddles it. And we're going to go back for the hold in the ball decision. Yeah, Bombers fan, I find that. Hey, double dummy, look, mate, I don't worry about shit like that, though. But there we are. Good kick over the top. Gunston, pocket, will take the mark. Kane, yeah, he's struggled, hasn't he, at Wezza? Good goal. Tell you what, Gunston. Tell you what, no substitute for classics, chat. Oh, I didn't know that. Rational Roman, hey, you learn something every day. 33-32, the Hawks hit the lead again. 12:38 to play. Hey, Funko, mate, welcome. He's filthy good, isn't he, Jack Gunston? I do watch as much VFL as I can, Kane. Usually scouting missions. Liam, I'm good, mate. How are you? Very good game, Jack Pat. Very close as well. Two good sides going at it. Jack Gunston's just a delight, isn't he? There is no substitute for class, as my pop used to say. And stoppage here. Newcombe will take. How's that not 50 for Newcombe? Great kick inside, though, and it's that man again. Jack Gunston. Question, have you been looking at a guy? I haven't. Could he be a first-round pick? I haven't. I've got all my data and I've done a bit of scouts, but I haven't watched his game, mate. But the new father-son rules that we know at the minute, 2 picks inside 18 of where they are, and they've confirmed through Carlton and Essendon, as Gunston kicks are behind, that once them 2 picks are gone, you can go into deficit, which is very interesting from the AFL. I'd love a Gunston, Kane. Such a good player. Bombers, he did have a quiet game, but I don't mind that. Tom Stewart looking for the switch. Good grab by Sam de Koning. I'm a Carlton man. We could have got the... Well, I mean, we would have got the Camporelli twins with that change. Kick inside. Ollie Henry tried everything. Not too sure why that wasn't counted as a mark. He's filthy, isn't he, Juddy? Yeah, we were watching him. I did a watch-along for it. Sam coming. I haven't watched the Richmond VFL game, so I couldn't tell you how he performed. I'm afraid, Rational Roman. Very good player, though. I'm a big fan. And Josh Ward goes out the back. Ginny looking for options, goes back inside. Tanner Braun, he was involved in the first, been very quiet in the second, Liam. And Paul, look, Carlton are locked in to get that guy. It's just, I wish the AFL would actually give us what the rules are. That is brilliant from the Wizard. Lost everyone. Good mark. 10:40 to play. Shot at goal for the Hawks. The Hawks have really adjusted very well and putting their fin down. Flynn Young was very good, mate. Tag time, mate. Look, it's not for me, mate. But look, you know what? Each to their own, as they say. He has got that Jamie Elliott appeal, hasn't he? The ball movement's good. Double dummy, mate. Beautiful to watch. Seeing how late he marks and leads for the ball, it's so dangerous. Josh Battle obviously took a little bit of a knock there. And here we are, Nick Watson. Very purposeful walking. Looks nice off the right. Pegalenko. And it goes straight through. 6 goals, 440. Plays 5 goals, 232. Hey, Ampo, I do like a little bit of Cody Anderson, mate. Billy, crazy, innit? Hey, Rational Rob, you have been very unlucky with that, mate. Look at this, though, from Wizard here. Look, Wizard reminds me of Lionel Messi. Because, look, he just finds space by you forgetting about him. Hunter, how weird is it seeing teams kick to not a 1-on-4? Didn't know you could do that. 10 minutes to go in this third. Wizard. Look at him. I have been quite disappointed with your Tigers this year, to be honest. They feel incredibly placid in what they're doing versus last year. Reminds me a little bit of Bolton year 2, like almost he's been forced to do something he didn't want to do. Jack Bowes! Tight angle! Tight goals! 6 goals, 2. 6 goals, 4. We're in a 2-point game. Yeah, they will do, Langy. Like, look, genuinely, I'm going to make this easy for everyone. It is almost impossible, regardless of what the rules are, to not match a bid. And you'll probably never see it. You'll never see it. So, like, the only times you see it is when a team doesn't rate it. So, West Coast this year were quite open that they didn't rate some of their players and they had to prioritise. You'll never see it happen in the AFL. So, don't worry about it. As someone who covers the draft in depth for 5 years, it's so easy to match a bid. Even these new rules, they're easy. People are just overplaying how hard it is. Very easy to do. It's just going to cost you, and rightly so. I agree, Rational Roman. Development's huge. Development's huge. Development is what separates Carlton and Brisbane at the minute, because their players got better at 23. Ours stayed in some kind of time warp. Now, we wouldn't be anywhere close to Brisbane, I don't think, even if they did improve, but we'd be a hell of a lot closer than we are now. Like, look at Gunston adding strings to his bow at 35. Booted forward from that ruck contest and straight into the arms of Tom Stewart. 9 minutes to go. I'm with you, Ampo. Great kick out to Jeremy Cameron. My issue with Collingwood, and you'll see my video later tonight at 6 o'clock it releases, I just think you guys have gone way too defensive as well. Juddy, mate, spot on. To be fair, though, you'll be all right, Jack Park. McCarthy's going to, slide to a third rounder, and I reckon he chooses North. And Hardwick just looks to spread the play. Good little switch here. McDonald out in space. Good kick down the line. Dylan Moore takes the game on. He's going to look to just bring this one back centrally. It's a shit kick, though, and Blitzarbs cuts it off. Good switcheroo. What have you got him for, Danny? Inside does Jeremy Cameron. He drills it into the pocket. And Barras has been air traffic control there. How good was Leeds beating West Ham? Obviously not if you're a West Ham fan, but great for the footy. And Southampton as well. Not going to say that I'm laughing that Arsenal imploding, but there's a part of me that is. Good handball inside. Josh Battle, Danny's mate, from about 100 miles away. Misses everything. Kick down the line from the half-back flank. Sicily spoils. Good inside. Jai Newcomb goes inside. Flynn Perez gets it back from Weddle. Kicks to no man's land. And D'Ambrosio can't save that. Good afternoon, Lucinda. Ampo, look, there is part of me that is genuinely enjoying it. To be honest, you need 14 more. Well, he's just got one for you, mate. Through the middle, Tanner Braun puts a kick out in front. Blitzarbs, good little mark. Gets it back, Tanner Braun. Shocking kick. Battle worried out of it by Henry. Scrimshaw does ever so well. Dempsey picks his pocket, but we have a stoppage. Liam, mate, is he in your SC, my friend? They could do, Juddy. Good vibes, though, that we got Southampton and Leeds in the semi-finals, though, isn't it, really? And intercepted by my boy, Lawson Humphreys. Can't beat a bit of Diego Costa, mate. Give me that guy's attitude. Spot on, Blue Bagger. Patience is a virtue in everything in life, and football's the same. Hey, Liam, that's a good effort, that, mate. Tell you what, 2 handy rucks, my friend. Lawson Humphreys has kind of banana boated that in. Good follow-up work by D'Ambrosia. Hardwick gets a big ball out there. Mitch Lewis does well to bring it to ground. Jai Newcomb finding D'Ambrosia on the left. Goes down the line. I'm looking forward to having some football back, Juddy, this week. Billy, spot on. A good way to look at it, to be honest. What was Sam Cummins' game like? Kane, you watched it. What was it like? Connor Nash brings it to ground. Scrimshaw worried out of it by Zach Guthrie. Brad Close, bullet handball. Work to do. Flynn Perez wears Bailey Smith like a glove. Bailey Smith gets the handball received from Dempsey. Brad Close putting pressure on Flynn Perez. Handball to Weddle. Look at the Hawks willing to take the pressure on an Impey. Puts it up and Dempsey intercept mark. Hey, Murphlaw, good to see you, mate. Hey, Rational Roman, how you do? Mate, football's been good as well, hasn't it? The Premier League and the FA Cup. Liam, he gets it a lot. Paul, I reckon Gorn's the safest ruck in Supercoach. Dempsey, it looks like it's drawing art beauty. What a finish. Is that lead change number 7? Tiger time? That was absolutely majestic. He struck that like a pianist. So good. So good, Mo. What a delight to watch. I can't believe how quickly this game's gone. We're nearly at half-time. Liam, I like that, mate. He's an honorary Pom. Well, he is actually a Pom, is Josh Worrell. How did he go in them limited minutes, though? Did he look all right? Hey, Bob, I'm good, mate. How are you? I'm very well, thank you. Lead change number 4. I added a little bit. You can't beat a bit of Gorn, mate. I'm really enjoying Luke Jackson, though. Luke Jackson's my boy. Paddled up to the forward 50. Sicily's got Brad Close on him. Tom Atkins worried out of it by Battle. There's a foot race down the left. D'Ambrosia having so many to be. And out of bounds we go. Luke, they are massive. Blue Bagger, I agree. Very interesting, that Tiger time. Good start, that, from you, mate. I like that. 4 minutes 30 to play. Punched by Mitch Edwards. D'Ambrosia tunnels a handball. That was clever. Jack Dalton Sam Butler's on it like a car bonnet. Paddled down. Pressure on in this D50. Hawks and that could be ball. Umpire says no. In the back. Good to see him being physical there. Tiger time. Here we are. Big tackles coming in. Hawthorn just can't get clean ball. They want to go in here. Surely you look at your forward line. Liam, it's not the most fluid, is it, from Max Holmes? Nick Watson! Oh, my word! What a footballer! We just gave him some messy comparisons. What a player. Absolutely clinical. 46-44. Nick Watson, take a bow. I haven't seen a left peg like that since Messi. So what happens here? We have a little stoppage. The ball comes down and Watson, just quick to react, opens himself up. A cute angle, and it's a cute goal. Lead change number 5. Thank you, Tiger time. That is a finish and a half. It'd be interesting, Rational Roman, because, you could look at Harry. You could look at Big H. I think Archie Butler, if you had a pick one. I'm a firm believer in building your midfield out. Mo, it's a shocking thing. McDonald pops it in front. Gunston, work to do. Off the deck, nothing. Nick Watson, just an absolute specimen. 46-44, 3:20 to play. Liam, that's stiff, that. There's nothing worse than late outs. Bailey Smith clears it. It's probably 50-50, Kirsty, honestly. Hawthorn deserve their lead. Jarman Impey, quick handball inside. Here he is. Flynn Perez kicks it straight into the face of Mitch Edwards. Jack Martin. Mears. Oh, Braun. No look handball. Cameron and Ginny. Under pressure. Good body work. Clears his lines. Geelong in a bit of strife here. McDonald. Great kick. Finds Ned Reeves. The transition there was phenomenal. The bodywork from Ginny on close, fantastic as well. That was spot on, Hunter. Hey, I love that Ampo. James, probably to punish us. We must have done something really bad as teenagers. Stewart's had quite a lot of the ball. That makes sense. And a behind for Ned Reeves. 47 plays 44. 2 minutes to go. Great kick. Oslin Mullin goes to Tanner Braun. Nice little handball chains. Oslin Mullin run down in that tackle. Clever from Flynn Perez. Jarman Impey looking for options. Tries to manufacture a kick. Mitch Lewis, good intent. McDonald, Gunston's at the fall of the ball. Why did Mullin go to ground there? Jack Gumphrey. This is pressure personified. Bowes. Holmes is going to have to be clean. Great tackle by Watson. And Geelong usher it out. And there's a stoppage. Good game. One minute 16 to play. It's been a very good game at the G. Ned Reeves taps it down. Wizard, is he going to do it again? Goes back inside. Josh Ward smothered off the boot. Tanner Braun's going to have to be clean. He takes a bounce, just whips it out wide. Guthrie tries to kick out in front. Max Holmes is out in space. Pauses, looks down the line. Shannon Neal. Spoiled by Hardwick. Good football. How good is this? Two teams going at it, mate. He's a special talent, isn't he, Liam? 50 seconds to play. Rashta Roman, it would be beautiful, wouldn't it? I mean, we all like the players, don't we? Hopefully Richmond with development can. Carlton need a miracle. Max Holmes, good little mark here. 40 seconds to go. Goes short, finds Bailey Smith down this left wing. Goes back inbound, finds Tanner Braun for Supercoach people like Liam. That will make them happy. Was that in the back from Flynn Perez? Umpire says yes. Brad Close might have the last shot of goal. Hands it off to Jack Bowes. Oh, yes. Special football team. And Bowes kicks the goal. 19 seconds left. I mean, I wouldn't captain Pierce. If you're gonna VC him, I would. Beers on our legend, Mo, all the way from the US of A. Thank you very much. Best half of footy I've seen. $10. Thank you very much, mate. Love to you, mate. Lead change number 6. Hey, maybe I was onto something with 7 Tiger Time. Maybe I've just come back from the future, mate. Mitch Edwards bursts through. Max Holmes going to deliver probably the last bit of football. It's a kick out in front. Shannon Neal, and this is insane. Tom Barras beaten finally. There's the siren. Shannon Neal could put a real dagger in the hearts of Hawthorn. They are better than this. They have been better than this. James. He's a good player, isn't he, Maximus Holmes? Here he is, Shannon Neal. 3 disposals, the 1 goal. It looks majestic. It looks bold. It's all the way through. 9 goals. 2. Liam, I feel you, brother. I feel you. And there it is, 56-47. There is half-time. An absolute splendid game from both sides here. An absolute splendid game from both sides. Hawthorn, they'll be a little bit disappointed. They were in that until they weren't. They were in that until they weren't. Great, great, great football. Great, great football from the Cats. Just showing that maturity and that mistake and that just forthrightness. We will be back, chat. Half-time break. Let's come back at 4:40 p.m. As my dog barks for the world. Chat, we will be back at 4:40 p.m. We will be back for then. So chat amongst yourselves, chat. And I will see you after the break. I want to know what love is. Hey everyone, we are back for the second half here. Hawthorn versus Geelong in what is an intriguing game. An intriguing game here at the MCG, the home of football. You seem Carlton have appealed that Haywood suspension. Bizarre. Thank you, Billy. Good to be back. So everyone having for dinner today? Anything exciting? You know what? I need to load that up. Otherwise, I won't know what's going on, will I? There we are. He never ages, mate. You had steak veggies. Don't know what I'm having. Might have chicken and veggies. Hey, I'm Paul. How are you, mate? Thank you, everyone. Good to be back. So, a big second half for both sides. Not too sure, Lucid. Just saw it while I was on my break then. So, it's been a very good, entertaining game, this. You're having bangers and mash. Oh, you know what? I haven't had sausage mashed gravy for ages. Steak sandwiches sounds lush, actually. Good call. Homemade beef and black bean. Oh, Vader. Ah, yes, lad. I agree with you, Rob. He had leftovers from a roast. Ooh, don't know. Mrs. Pom, I can hear her oscillating in the house. So we will have that chat with her. We can get a real-time reaction of Mrs. P and what we're having for dinner. Can't beat a bit of beef and black bean, though. Dinner of champions, that. Medium Easter eggs. That's impressive, that, from you, Tiger Time. What's your go-to? What's your go-to? Let's hope not, Kate. Let's hope not. Hey, Vader, mate, when it's good, mate. And you that's a good sign if she wanted it again. Pork roast and crackle. Ooh. Porridge. Made chili. Air fried lamb. Ooh. That's a nice lunch. A chili. Chicken gyros. Oh, yes. Well done. Chat. Good call. Good call. Some good ideas here. Some good ideas all about it. I've got the Essendon review later on with Fiona. So I need something quite substantial because I'm gonna have to talk about another loss. Second loss of the week for me. So I need some sustenance that'll get me through it. Some feel good food. Biscuits, digestives, Rich Ewan. I'm big on, mate, I'm glad you're in the biscuit chat. Digestives are my go-to. They're my go-to, mate. I like a digestive. Very plain, understated. I'm a savoury guy too, Tiger Time. HSB is probably a go-to there as well. It's good. Best footy ovals. So I haven't really been to any outside of Victoria, but like attending the game, this is controversial. Attending the game, I like the experience of the Marvel, but for aesthetic to watch it, I would have Adelaide as number one. I think the Adelaide Oval is a great spectacle. Great spectacle. I would say that's the best footy oval to watch on telly. MCG is fantastic TV. WA Optus is beautiful as well. Yeah, they'd probably be my top three. Smeg, it does, but it tastes really good. Because a good thing about digestive as well is it's quite ambiguous. You can put cheese on it, which is very traditional at Christmas in the UK. It's nice, but it's good on its own. Adelaide Silver, it's interesting. You know, I talked about them last night on my footy show. My issue My issue with Adelaide is I feel like you've tried to overcorrect being all ostentatious attacking, and you haven't quite found that gear yet. So I think it's more of a set problem of when to go, when to not. I feel like Nick's has overcorrected. Love your thoughts on that. Am I? Oh, sorry, you were asking about Geelong. Sorry, Adelaide, I'm an idiot. I don't know. I think Geelong are smart enough. I just think this game is an intensity game. Ice cream sandwiches, mate. That's a winner straight away. I think the AA is a great place. Great. I'd love to go there. The bridge over to the AA. AO looks amazing. I think it's going to be a tight game. That was one hell of a game last night, the Essendon game. Kane, they're not really setting the world alight, if I'm honest, mate. Ben is really struggling with not being the superstar anymore. He needs to add some layers to his game. Lucas is combative. I just don't think he's AFL level. It's going to be interesting, James. I think it'll be a good game. Pasta risotto alla Milanese. Okay, what is that? Ampol. Culturally, I'm a disappointment. Robert, I like that attitude. Can't beat ice cream, mate. What's your go-to flavoured ice cream, chat? Ah, fair enough, Ampo. We did, Kane. Look, I'm not against it. I just feel like I'd like Ben to play more on the wing. Football food is really expensive. James, I will say that I think the pre-game experience is shocking in football. Hey, Rocco, how are you, my friend? Salted caramel is fantastic. Bubblegum, rate it. You know what I've got really into, and this is Mrs. Pom's influence, the rainbow ice cream. That is absolutely off its tits. The salted caramel cornettos are absolutely outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you, Ampo. But AFL crowds are quite reserved, aren't they? I'm very well, Rocco. Thank you. Can't complain. Who do you like that's not in the Blues best 23 that's playing VFL? Absolutely no one apart from Flynn Young at the minute. Almond Magnum, don't mind it. Chocolate mousse, brownies, cheesecake. Okay, number 1, cheesecake. Number 2, apple pie. Number 3, chocolate mousse. Number 4, brownies. Number 5, tiramisu. I'm not a big coffee-flavoured dessert man. I don't mind it, though. They're good, though. Good questions. They're in it. No, genuinely, Kane, they're absolutely banter. What time do they start? They're just doing the pre-halftime huddle. Choc chip peppermint, cookies and cream, tiramisu. Don't mind, you see, James. Most people hate that never tear us apart, but I like it. Can't beat a vanilla slice, mate. Good call. Don't mind it with ice cream. I do like the hot cold. You see, I'm with you, Rocco. Like, I can eat it, but it's not my go-to. And we are off. 7 mums. Atom, what a man. AFL's the most attended. It is indeed. Great little stat, that. Here we are. Max Holmes tries to drill the ball away. And Mr. Ginny clears the lines. Inside 50 they go. Sam de Koning brings it to ground. He's going to have work to do. Mitch Lewis gets his hands in it. And big tackle on Jack Henry. Kane, you know, my impression, though, of juniors is I do think that people actually overrate them because they want them to do well. And I think that's detrimental. First half, 103. Definitely could get more. Misses. Pulls wide. 48 plays 56. Magnus, 12 months. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate you, brother. Tom Stewart looking for the options. Goes down the wing. Max Holmes, good handball inside. Mia's rundown tackle. And tell you what, that's hard to do. Hardwick for us. Blitzarbs outbound. We've been playing that Marvel thing, Liam. It's quite fun. Kate, feels like a lifetime, and that's a good thing. And that will be seen through, and Connor Nash will bring us back in. Last touched out of bounds on the halfway. Kicking inside 50. How you doing, Atom? Anyway, how's Easter treated you, my friend? Quick handball out the back. Clever by Weddle. Impey looks to open it up. No mark. Magnus with a one gifted ample. Welcome to the family, my friend. I appreciate all the support. Not too sure what's happening here. Everyone is questioning it. They're reviewing it. That surely is a goal. If Gunston has created that, that is ridiculous. So the ball comes into the pocket. It is going nowhere. It's a quick pickup, and he's just dinked it side-footed. That could be one of the best goals I've ever seen. .54 plays 56. I'm calling it. Did I see your super chat? I will take a look. In football, you follow Chelsea, Dortmund, Juventus. I tell you what, there's some good teams there. Thank you very much for the $5 as well. Sorry, I didn't see that. What? That is outrageous. That is colder behind. 49.56. They go quickly. Jeremy Cameron, right half-back flank. Good-looking kick. Tom Stewart did enough, did Mitch Lewis, to distract him. Was that a push in the back? Bayern Munich. Free kick. Here they go. Nice and short. Mia's just in the centre of the ground. Shocking kick. Jarman Impey shit himself then. He could have marked it. Brings it to ground though. Connor Nash goes backwards to go forwards. Nice and solid here from Hawthorn. Hawthorn just patient. Barras. Wrong foot's Neil. And dinky little kick. It's going to come back. Bailey Smith intercepts. Inside again. Meek, big work to do, does it? I don't mind that from you, James. I think that's a good call. Well, whatever happened to the microchip in the ball? What happened to that? Like, that was like a thing, wasn't it? When did that stop? Spilled. Horrible kick. What was Josh Battle thinking? It's not going to cost them, though. Hardwick saves it on the goal line. And a good switcheroo to halfback. Hey, mate, Messi's a good reason to get into the football, bro. Does it really cost that much? Surely it don't. Here we are. McDonald finds Nick Watson. Nick Watson goes inside. Connor Nash ignores Ginny. It looks like a great kick and desperation from Ollie and from Jack Henry. And Connor Sullivan gets them going out. Fair enough, Ampo. Meek kicks to half forward. Lewis can't do much. Lawson Humphries takes that ground ball. We have a stoppage. 49-56. Tap down, over the shoulder free kick. Mitch Edwards has got a few of these cheap free kicks. Good kick. Jeremy Cameron takes off. Meek looked like an old man there. Barras, Sicily. Look at these handball chains. Flynn Perez looking for options. Gotta be quick. Was run down. Ginny against Lawson Humphries. Was that incorrect disposal? Impey, great tackle. Max Holmes back inside. And James Sicily takes the mark. It is a frantic tempo. They do play 4 quarters, Muscan. Here we are. Josh Battle takes one bounce. Great little handball. Josh Ward finds Connor Nash. Connor Nash whips it out to D'Ambrosia. Ambrosia looks for the lead. It's a delightful kick to Mitch Lewis. Yeah, I do, Ampo. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy how these rules have just really changed how the fabric's played. Quick inside 50 by Hawthorn. It's been all Hawthorn in the last 5. Sullivan gets it out. Desperate by Sandy Koenig. Blitzabs is going to have to be strong. We have the stoppage in the forward 50. Mitch Edwards taps it down. Bailey Smith clears his lines. Sicily just misses that, but gets the pickup. Inside, Weddle. Weddle to full forward. Gunston. Bartula and Gunston just doing exceptional. He is one hell of a footballer. What a footballer Jack Gunston is. Just the bodywork here and the positioning. Out of this world. And he seals the goal. 8 goals 7, 55, 56. I'd agree with you, Tiger Time. I think that's a fair assessment. He's just brilliant, isn't he? 14-18 to play in this third. Hawthorn's running with is just brilliant. That handball game when it gets going is just, good to watch. It'd be nice, Liam. Melbourne, they did, didn't they, Atom? You see, I didn't like Brisbane, Adelaide. I've never been to Adelaide. I've never been to Newcastle. But Brisbane would have the highest percentile, wouldn't it, of singles? Hey, Robert. Interesting area. Holding the ball here. Max Holmes. Looking into the pockets. It sits up too much, but Neil. He's got the better of Barras the last couple of times. I like that idea from you, Bombers. You've got to spoil it, Unique, but good work by Shannon Neal. He'd be a really good Bond villain, Shannon Neal. Could be double dummy. Ugly little kick goes through. 10 goals 2, 8 goals 7. Cameron Nelson's doing the cash out. Don't mind it. That's a big thing, Atom. I do like teams when they actually go for it. I agree, Adam. Not a bad call, that, Luke. Do I think Geelong will win? It's too close to call. I agree, Adam. I think a lot of teams are placid. I think Adelaide and Collingwood at the minute are in very placid moments. 55-62. 13 minutes left in this third. Mitch Edwards does battle again with Reeves. A grubby little ball. Bowes trying everything to get that. They've got numbers behind. Max Holmes, though, misses the ball. Little old scoop. Ginny working hard. The ball is in disrepute and Ginny comes out with it. Inside 50. Gunston is the target. And not much he can do. Dylan Moore tries to be clever. Quick handballs. Blitzards at half back. Bowes, good handball. I'm with you, Kate. Brad Close finds Barone. Goes inside. Beautiful. Look at this switch from Geelong. 12:38 to play in the third. Jeremy Cameron spots the lead. Does enough there. Good work from Scrimshaw. 1-2 with D'Ambrosia. Goes back. Sicily ignores the short option. Probably the wrong choice. Oh, worried out of it. Well done, Tom Stewart. Pressure is coming. And not much Jack Dalton could do about that. 12 minutes in the third. And Sicily gives away a stupid free kick there. Jeremy Cameron with the free kick in the half. Bombers, mate, there'd be some good Stephen King books you could write about this season, bro. Oh, Bailey Smith misses a sitter. Maribor Cho. Handballs. This is good. Mitch Lewis finds Dylan Moore. Good tackle by Sam de Koning. Bailey Smith says, let's have a go. Nice from Jack Bowes. The handball chain's delightful. Blitzard's the steeplechaser. Grubby little kick. It's a foot race now. Connor O'Sullivan won't get there, and we have a behind. 10 goals 3. Plays 8 goals 7. The Perkins Abyss. No, I'm English, Dev. Jarman MP, 1 bounce, looking for options. Kane, couldn't agree more. And a good mark by Mitch Lewis. Nice kick. Hawthorn now just committing men forward. McDonald looking for options. Looks like a Saxon here. Wishes a kick. Delightfully weighted. Cho couldn't take it. Dalton smothered. Connor Nash, that's going to be holding the ball, surely, and it is. I'm easy. I'd probably side with Hawthorn if you held a gun to my head, but I don't really care. That's a loose kick. Few loose kicks now as the pressure intense. Thighs. Inside 50 they go. Pressure everywhere on this ground ball. McDonald gets the handball away. Cho can't do anything. This is insane. Jack Henry tackle Bowes. Horrible handball. Dalton picks his pocket. Connor Nash. Horrible kick. Big strong tackle by Blitzards. And we have a stoppage just in front of the goals. 9:59 to play in this third. Nice by Reeves. Ginny can't escape the tackle. Dalton, acute angle behind. 8 goals 8. The efficiency is going to start coming into it now from Hawthorn. Well, this game has been a delight. Lawson Humphreys looks to switch the play. They go through the corridor. Nice little kick. Still deep in their own D50. Tanner Braun. Switch again. Back to fullback. This has been patient by Geelong. They're just inviting the pressure. They're happy to keep the ball, Geelong. They're not going to be rushed. And here we are, up to right, half-back flank. About 7 kicks inside D50. It's going to go long now. They go long up the wing. 3-on-2 in Hawthorn's favour, and it founds the boundary line. 9 minutes to play. Stoppage at the halfway. Good meme, Billy. Off the deck, spoon-fed, and a nice little intercept mark by Godfrey. He goes short, finds Henry. The patience has been good. These short kicks just help you as well, Petra, don't they? Just get you out of that little problem. Bomber, I want this movie now. Here we are, Lawson Humphries looks to switch the play. They're out through here. Mia's looking for options. Puts the kick in front of Cameron. Mears comes to help out D'Ambrosia. It slides out the back. Clever by Zach Guthrie. Dempsey up and under. Oh, Barras spills. Neil, was he tampered with? The pressure is intense. Hawthorn survive. .805. Mrs. Pom plays boring on there. Love you too, Mrs. Pom. Ned Reeves, good tackle. Good stop. .56-63. More pressure coming. Geelong, almost like England in '99 in the World Cup. Just playing the territory game. Bombers, it's been a quick game, hasn't it? Oh, sorry, she said boing. Boing. Sorry, Mrs. P. 7:47 to play. We have a free kick. And Hardwick will take it. And it's Hawthorn's turn just to be patient. The free kicks this quarter, 6-1 in favour of Geelong. Don't threaten me with a good time, Mrs. Pom. Good mark by Lawson Humphries. 7:20 to play. Lawson Humphries drills it in. Goal square. The targets are there. Can Brad Claus finish it off on the deck? We have a behind. 10 goals 4. 8 goals 8. Ampo, mate, making money disappear since 1863. The YouTube chat are saying, hi, Mrs. Pom. Connor Nash. Looking for options. Ginny. All the space in the world through the centre of the ground. They are confused because they can't see you, Mrs. Pom. Weddle, Mark, inside 50. Not many options. He says he's going to go for goal. He's already wasted 10 seconds. Should get in the YouTube chat, Mrs. Pom, but good to see you over on Sideline FM. Few of you watching on Sideline FM, don't be afraid to join in the chat where we've got Twitch, we've got everyone. Here we are, Weddle. It's a beautiful finish. What a finish. Did play, used to play inside centre in league. 9 goals 8, plays 10 goals 4. Weddle, what a finish. We've got a game on our hands here. 62 plays 64. Be nice, wouldn't it, Billy? Tell you what, though, the patience there from Hawthorn. And then when they see that opportunity, they just go, 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 as Murray Walker would say. AK, it's good fun, isn't it? And that's a fantastic goal. Gunston holding the old hammy. How good's Rocket League, mate? Ampo, mate. 6:17 to play. Why do we still have a 6-6-6 rule, by the way? Like, why do we still have warnings? Just play the free kick. He is still on the field. Handball out the back. Josh Ward slips but gets the kick away. Intercepted by Bailey Smith. He goes out in front. It's a delightful kick. Jack Bowes has probably been involved in everything good Geelong's done. Should be an easy kick. Finds it. Hawthorn will hate that. Dempsey had way too much space. Billy, I'm a simple man with simple values. Jack Bowes, it was a nice little kick that. Good movement. Geelong never stopped running in front of the ball, which is... Can't say the same about Mike Houghton, but good to see. It looks like it might be a little bit of a twinge of a hammy. It's gone through the stretches. Robert, it's an omen. Probably not. 200's a lot from here. Possible, though. Horrible kick. Sicily takes it. We're coming up to the 5-minute mark of the third. Mrs. Pomm now. She's in our chat. Hello, Mrs. Pomm. Tackles are plenty. Bailey out the back. Lawson Humphries. Dempsey's going to have another chance. Scrimshaw punches it away. And look at Jam and Impey getting around. They love the little stuff. Bia. Hey, thank you very much, mate. Good to see you. How are you, mate? 4:58 left in this third. Tap down. Bowes, one-handed. Yeah, that's Mrs. Pomm. That's the Mrs. Pomm. Stoppage, 4:50 to go. What the hell was Shannon Neal doing in that rug contest? Lloyd Meek just handballs it straight. Here we are, Tanner Braun. That should be high. Umpire didn't pay it. Inside we go. Big mark. Are we going to go back for the free kick? We are. You know what? Gary Ablett's one of my favourite players. I've got a signed Gary Ablett shirt. It's one of my prized possessions. Here we are. Connor O'Sullivan. Space. Space has been a premium in this game, but Geelong are finding it. Gary Ablett Jr. Gold Coast one. Good mark. Meek. Out the back. Pressure. Hawthorn. Get it away. Battle. Only as far as Mears. Dempsey can't find space. Great backup work by Cameron. And saved on the goal line by D'Ambrosio. Beer Bar, I feel for you, mate, there. Jeepers. Much love, though, to Mum. Handball over the top. Hawthorn playing this handball game. It's been good to see. Weddle. Look at Weddle. Great running. He's worth every cent of that new contract should he sign it. Great kick. Oh, Joshy Weddle finds Mitch Lewis. 3:20. Great football. Weddle, tell you what, he's great viewing. It is 62-64, spot on. Mitch Lewis takes in the big one. Shot at goal. Behind. Tell you what, that's going to really be annoying. So, Clanger is a big mistake, like a missed handball. Or a 50 conceded, high tackle, unforced errors, basically. Turnover, by definition, is a disposal that has ended up in the hands of the opposition. Which is why you get weird anomalies with turnovers. So disposal efficiency is hitting a target like a pack mark if it comes off the front of the pack and the opposition take the possession. That's why you'll see like a 90% disposal efficiency with 5 turnovers from 20 touches. Great mark there. Hawthorn bringing it back in. Clever by Mitch Lewis. McDonald. Maribor Shaw wasn't ready for it. Calamity football, and Bailey Smith clears the lines. Weddle, quick hands. Dylan Moore looking for the switch. Oh, Ginny. Maybe should have left that to McDonald. And out we go again. Everyone getting stuck into Mrs. Pom. Precise Pat. You know the rules. Teams who get to 69 first win. And Jeremy Cameron takes the mark against the run of play. 1 minute 15. Great transition by Geelong. That is a big, big mark. And Barras has made hardly any mistakes this game. The first loose kick. And to be made worse, that man's there. And that's a behind. Tell you what, this game is intriguing at the minute. 10 goals, 5, 65. Playing 9 goals, 9, 63. I'd have no idea, James. We started the 69 thing. I think it's only failed now 4 times or 5 times out of all the watch-alongs we've done. I agree with you there, Precise Path. Weird that they do that squeezing thing, innit? 17 seconds left in this third quarter. 63-65. Kane. You know what? I think he's been out of form for 2 years, and I don't think anyone talks about it. Oh, what a kick from Dalton. Mitch Lewis goes quickly. This needs to be marked. And we'll have the siren, and Ginny will have the last shot of the third quarter. Mrs. Pom, what are we doing for dinner, babe? What are you thinking? Because we'll have to go to the shops after this, won't we? Beer. Mate. Amen to that. Here we are. Ginny nails it. We've got a game on our hands, chat. Third quarter finishes up. And we have got 69. Plays 65. Corn chips and cheese. Teresa, I'm not too sure what stats they have to hand now. $5. Prize football item. Thank you for the 5. I love that though. Grand final boots is amazing. I would say probably the Gary Ablett signed shirt is like because it was like the first bit of football memorabilia I ever bought. And the Alex Chincotta personally hand gifted to me shirt, Pom Cotta, because that has like the sentimental value of he took that. I'd imagine they will. I think it will just be the basic AFL stats. So we got quite an intriguing finish to this game. Yeah, Mrs. Pom doesn't like it. I miss Pom Cotta too. Spoke to him actually the other day after the end of the game. So it was nice to chat to him. Wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to cry. Tell you what, that's a pretty good deal, that, Billy. Upset coming, says Cameron. Tiger Time, we do love a fact checker. Gary Anderson, I do love Gary Anderson, actually. I'm a big Gary Anderson fan, right? I'm a big Gary Anderson fan. But I am also don't mind a bit of Littler as well. I don't mind a little bit of don't mind a bit of him. Joe Cullen is probably one of my favourites though as well. You rewatched the 2010 Grand Final. Love that. Not really. I was just he was mainly checking on my mental well-being, so we were kind of just chatting life, Hunter, and like what he's doing. He's just actually had massive hip surgery, so he's going to look to return next year. Rational Roman, when I was a kid, Carlton versus Richmond was considered grand final preview. Mate, times have definitely changed. Can't beat a big Gary Anderson, though. I agree with you, Digsby, and I don't think it's talked about. Mark Murphy and Cruiser, I don't mind that. Yeah, Petra, he's just had a massive hip surgery, so he's going to return to 100% mobility. So he's looking to play back in the league, in state. Liam, well, drugs and alcohol helped in my early 20s, mate. I would say having a confidence in yourself. If you don't love yourself, you can't really love someone else, I think. So, I mean, I think you've always got to think that the opposite sex is the same as you, really. They're human beings. But I would say the best advice is if you love yourself and you like yourself, life's pretty easy. Littler and MVG, don't mind a bit. You know what? Jackpot. What a call. He's coming back, though, Adrian. Have you seen DD? He's coming back. But Liam, don't go the alcohol route. Definitely. Be yourself. If you like yourself, and I always ask myself this, if I'm scared to be myself, there's obviously something that I'm not very confident in myself with. So accept yourself. Tell you who were a brilliant band. Rizzle Kicks. Be a battered gummy shark. You see, I disagree. I think that's misguided confidence. I think if you genuinely enjoy who you are yourself, you actually like yourself. I think if people are arrogant and hate people, they don't really love themselves. It's a misguided love. I'm talking about being content in your religious, physical, spiritual beliefs, your sense of humor. If you value that, everything else is inconsequential because then you just find your people. Collingwood rooms after the grand final. Love that. Oh, I agree, be a better. But it's something I try and teach my kids. Like, when you've got quirks and you're a little bit... You know when you're a little bit weird? That's good. Like, love your weirdness. Or you just do what I do and you get lucky with Mrs. Palm. Like, Mrs. Palm, I hate to say this, she's like my best mate, though she is. Like, genuinely, I rather chat to Mrs. Palm than any of my mates. And that goes to people that I've known since I was like 7. I genuinely, she's just my best mate. Liam, mate, just go with what you feel, mate. That's the big thing. Go with what you feel. And that'll come. Just accept who you are, man. Look. Life's too short to be someone else. Hey, I appreciate your precise path. You know, one thing I learned in my life, and it's easy saying at 40, you're going to be hated whether you're a good person or not. So you might as well be hated for who you are than be someone else. There is nothing worse than being hated when you pretend to be someone else. I met her in Australia, Rational Roman. Spot on, Petra. Beer butter. In the UK, my mate used to call me Vegemite. I mean Marmite, because you either hated me or loved me. Here we are, handball out the back. Max Holmes, one-handed pickup. Flings one forward. Nice passage of play. Mears looks for the option. Martin did everything but marked it. Battle in trouble. Barras is there to help him. Contested ball. We have a stoppage. Hey, I love that advice, Billy. LS. But, mate, you're a good guy. I did a couple of times, Rational Roman, late at night at like 4 in the morning after a few beers. That's a great kick. You know what? The best bit of advice I can ever give anyone is what my pop taught me. Your morals need to be set in stone, but your method needs to be written in sand. So you can change a lot of things, but always keep your core fabric. Don't change it. Great mark by Mitch Edwards. Goes inside. Gear and Mears. This should be a mark. Ollie Henry. We haven't seen much of him. James. Oh, you could just go into a game. You could just go into a game, James, with this mentality. Football's the real winner. Ollie Henry, though, he's not a winner there. That kick is absolutely Colonel Dog Turd. Barras clears his lines. It's a good one, that LS, isn't it? Connor Sullivan, big tackle. Mate, he kicked that like it was freaking, one of them cheap. Do you have them? In the UK, we have soccer balls that are like 50 pence. We call them like mess around balls. They're just air. Do you have AFL balls like that? Mears runs in unchecked. Misses everything but the behind. Everything but the goal. 10 goals, 6. 66 plays 10 goals, 9. And I miss you. Jarman Impey. 18 minutes to play in this game. We have had a classic. He's all right, Mitch Edwards. Lloyd Meek, good mark. Billy, I read that as Scully injured. I was like, nah, he retired about 5 years ago, bruh. Handball to nothing. Wizard, he also handballs to nothing. Incredible work by Butler. Watson wins his own ball. Ginny, inbound. Players there. Good fend off by Butler. This is good football by. Look at this. Nice by Flynn. Jai Newcomb, fucking horrible time to drop the ball. And Connor Sullivan, James Sicily is exasperated. Oh, no, Zoe. It's all right. We'll sort it out when I finish and we'll fix it, babe. Here we are. Max Holmes looking for options. Goes down the line to half forward. Barras, was he thrown out of that contest? Umpire says yes. 17 minutes to go. Like a desert mist. I've got that song stuck in my head now. Yeah, his Oscar payment's down for everyone else. Oh, sorry, babe. I'm sorry I can't get involved with my own chat. Mate, LS, could you imagine? Mate, we would have been really good during COVID. I can't, Catherine. I'll get absolutely copyright struck. Here we are, Flynn Perez looking for switches. Jarman Impey. This is good by Hawthorn. Jai Newcomb up and under. If Wizard wins this, give him the keys to the city. Oh, he's trying to. Handball over the top. McDonald! What's going on here? Oh, umpires. I'm a big fan of Bomber. What did Bartula ask? Did I ignore him? Let me know what he said and I'll answer his question. James, you know my favourite thing, and LS, if you're still here, let me know. Have you seen Michael Voss talking to Travis Boak? And Travis Boak is looking as if to say, what the fuck are you on about, mate? Absolutely amazing. He gives Michael Voss the look I give my mates when they're drunk at the tab, saying that they've got a secret of how to win at the bookies. Shiny Blue, how are you, mate? Here we are. Mears. Oh, my gosh. Tell you what. What is going on? LS, honestly, genuinely, every time Boak is talking to him, great intercept by Battle, he genuinely is like, what is going on with life? What? It's my favourite thing. Wizard goes over the top. 15 minutes to go. Connor McDonald and the left wing. Hey, good to see you, Shiny Blue. Always a pleasure, mate. Your vibe is good. Hey, James, how are you? I'm not too sure, Rational Roman. Barras. Nice. Scrimshaw through the middle. Weddle. Will he give it to Flynn Perez? He puts Flynn Perez under all sorts. Tom Atkins, good handball. Bailey Smith dancing through traffic. Big one-on-one. Jack Martin. Oh! Jeremy Cameron. Goal. That was phenomenal football. LS, mate, spot on. He was Magnus. Mate, it is genuinely like when your mate is drunk and he's like, I'm telling you, red's coming in. It goes green, green, yellow, and then red wins. And I'm like, what are we on about? Ampo, you need to change it up at the front. Assistant shelf filler. He definitely put the toiletries where the meat is. Juddy, it's good, isn't it, mate? So we have got a game on our hands. $72.69, 14.29 to play. Teresa, though, but if you take the bias away from free kick counts, have we truly got anything left for you, Teresa? Like, if we took that away, Teresa, free kick complaining, what would we have? Here we are, Connor Nash. Boots it in. Easy for Tom Stewart. These inside 50s starting to get a bit more desperate. Short kick, Mears. That is a great kick. Jack Bowes. He's been involved in everything good for Geelong. And Ollie Henry takes the mark. Teresa, I always like, you know what? I was actually on an Essendon page the other day, today, and people were saying that the umpires favoured the Dogs. And I was like, is it why you lost there? To be fair, in Adelaide, there is no home advantage for umpires. Here we are. Ollie Henry spins, turns, goals. 12 goals, 6. 10 goals, 9. Game on. Could be a secret, that beer bar. That's a great call, Blue Bagger. He does look like Tom Cruise. Great call, mate. I do like a umpire complaint, though, when you lose by 10 goals. Is that true, Ampo? You know what? Good question. Who did I tip in this game? I'm going to go and check now who I tipped. Pom looks like Brad Pitt. I wish I did. Good looking man, that man. I tipped Geelong. Al Pacino. I'll take it. 13 minutes to go. 69.78. Connor Reeves with one of the weirdest hit-outs I've ever seen. Nash tries to get there. Jai Newcomb wrapped up by Bailey Smith. We'll have a stoppage. You know what? Genuinely, though, this is controversial. I think free kicks have 0 to 1%. Shot a goal, Dylan Moore! Post. I think they influence the game less than 5%. Like, them Adelaide late calls, yes, but I think I would say 99% free kicks have zero bearing on the winner. I agree, Magnus. That is definitely the thought. Pom looks like Robbie Williams, says Mrs. Pom. That's a huge compliment. It kills momentum, but I just think good teams ride through it. I think free kicks are absolutely overrated. Absolutely overrated on an influence of a game. Yeah, but I just think it's incredibly overrated. Genuinely. Genuinely overrated. Here we are. Mitch Lewis takes a mark. But you think of how many free kicks we... Like, that's probably 2 free kicks, but then people will look at the free kick count. I genuinely think the old adage in soccer, when you're under pressure, you make mistakes. And that's generally, even the free kicks that result in goals, it's teams under pressure. So, end of the day, you make mistakes when you're desperate. Mitch Lewis! Behind. Like, I appreciate we all want to not concede, but I would say 99% of games in the AFL are lost because you shit. Huge call. KO, Jaden. Spot on, Ellis. Inside 50, Ollie Henry. Handballs to himself. Buzz intercepts. And we have a stoppage. Genuinely. Oh, Bev, how are you, mate? 11 minutes exactly. Like, I hate to break that to people, but you lose games because you shit. 99.9% of the time. KO, K-A-Y-O. Here we are, Josh Ward. No look, kicks it out. Oh, Dalton was a little bit weak there. Perez. In the back was that umpire. Umpire says no. Dylan Moore wants to be careful, and we have a stoppage. Hey, Bev, how are you, mate? I just said 10 minutes 42 now. Like, you don't hear the team that wins the flag complain about flags, do you? But about umpires. Just genuinely, we live in an excuse culture. Just be good. I agree, Alice. Like, just be good. I'll be honest. Just be good. It's not that hard. Just be good at the game. Then you won't have to worry about the umpires. Josh Ward. Like, I've watched Collingwood games where literally the umpire has called everything against them and they've won. I've watched Carlton games where the umpire has been trying to get us the win and we've lost. Look, Zoe, I am the most honest Carlton fan in the world. Yeah, but Double Dummy, that's the thing, because when you win, don't you? But my point is, if you win by 3 goals, no one's talking about the 50 that you won. And you won. Like, if there's 2 50s against you and you lose 12 points, you're not going to complain about it, are you? Who gets the spoon? Essendon, Carlton, or West Coast? I think Essendon do. But genuinely, like, you know, it's like when people blame Eminem for their kids being bad. You could just be a good parent and influence your kids. There's that as well. Connor Sullivan, cheeky kick, it's loose. Blitzabs, great pickup off the pack. Oh, my words. What a goal. What a goal. Tiger Time spot on. Just genuinely, we live in this world where people make excuses for just poor output. But 99% of the things that people attribute to bad luck is just stupid decisions 2 weeks ago. Pom theory. The AFL were doing the whole AFL explains umpiring. Then the S again. Spot on, like Rich Ewan. I think there's no responsibility from the umpires. But all I'm saying is, in my experience at 40 years old, human beings, when they attribute to bad luck or misfortune, is really absolving 2 weeks ago they made a mistake that has led up to this situation. It's the nature of the beast. I like to live in reality. Just kick more goals than the opposition. Umpires are relevant then, innit? It's not that hard. Sam Butler, dancing out of trouble, goes inside. They need a goal now, Hawthorn. Cho can't get it. LS, and that's not the umpire's fault, is it? Like, let's be honest. Here we are, Nick Watson, Q angle! Oh my words! What a human being! That's the 3rd goal he's kicked. That is outrageous. World class. Hey, Magnus, he's such a good player, man. How are you, Magnus, as well? You know what, Magnus? I got your email, actually, this morning. I haven't replied to you, but sensational. Sensational. Backstory, that, Magnus. I appreciate that email. But I'll tell you what, Nick the Wizard Watson. Absolutely brilliant. Do you want to hear another Pomspiracy theory? I think that's the great distraction talking about umpires. The great distraction. I think it's just pure media noise that influences the populace. But in reality, everyone knows it's because you're shit. I agree, Rich Ewan. The AFL has too many grey areas, which makes it hard. Yeah, but Double Dummy, like, look. I can count. Oh, Cho! What a goal! Hawthorn, 2 goals in 5 seconds. They are back in it. What a game. On the Hawthorn. This is good foosball. 8 minutes to play. This is football in its purest form. Yeah, James, though, what I would say about that, though, is have you noticed that the extra umpire, though, now there seems to be people looking for different things? That's an issue as well. Like, I agree that we don't have enough professionalism in them. But my main point is, I just don't think umpire decisions are as impactful as we give them kudos for. Because still, I would say the best team wins the flag every year. Nah, Magnus, I really appreciate it, man. Like, that was inspirational, mate. Like, genuinely, hand on heart. Absolutely brilliant from you. Super proud of yourself as well, man. Well done. Here we are, Tommy Atkins. No-look handball. Jack Ginnivan's here now. And they have a stoppage. Cheers, Rational Roman. You know what? No one's ever asked me, does Catman actually take a piss in a litter tray? It can ruin a game, but look, I love complaining about the umpires, but just know when I complain about the umpires, we lose games because we're shit. Like, 1000% Carlton lose games because they're rubbish. Chip in. Good mark. There we are. Overlap. Hawthorn. Brilliant transition. Can Dylan Moore hit a target? Chose Royce. Oh, they cut them wide open. That was sexy. Cho. The Cho dog. Hey, Bronte, how are you? They're nice, aren't they, Blue Bagger? Cho. Oh, my good heavens. That's a behind. 84 apiece. We have a Victoria's Secret. Lawson Humphreys has absolutely banana boated the shit out of that kick. Is that a Fremantle scarf? Surely not, chat. Surely not. I'm very well, Bronte. Thank you for asking. Glad you're doing well. Inside Cho! Oh, my word. Oh, Cho dog. Stop it. Get the burner phone on speed dial. He's nailed it. No, he hasn't. Oh, my good Lord. What is Cho doing there? Jesus. Cho has sprayed that like a North Korean farm with pesticides. Tanner Braun. It's a bobbly kick out to the left, right wing. Blitzarbs. Man of integrity. Good mark. 1 point in it. 5 minutes to play. Beer, mate. That unforgivable misses as well. It might come down to kicking efficiency for the Hawks. 13 behinds plays 6 behinds. Hey, we like to be original here, Ronnie Carlton, mate. You know, you got to mix it up, brother. You can't just go with the same analogies all the time. He probably won't cop as much hate, Kane, though, mate. Mate, chemtrails all around, bruh. What a nutty game. Spot on. Max Holmes, dinky little kick. Good kick. Jack Martin takes off. Left bootatron. I think he's bellied that ball. Barassi's fourth quarter has been Banterville. Zoe, just letting you into an O with our little family life. I love that. 85 plays 84. 4 minutes 44. Can Geelong still win? 100%, mate. Loads of time left. That is criminal. Max Holmes told to play on. Jamie and MP. Great. Spoil and the pressure causes Blitzarbs to kick that into no man's land. Oh my good heavens. Very good game, Mike. How are you, Mike, as well? Are you okay? Jai Newcomb. That could be holding the ball. Surely that's holding the ball. It is. Max Holmes, good tackle. 4:15 to go. Jeremy Cameron finds some space. Jeremy Cameron, 4 minutes 08 to play. Mark just inside the 50. He's going to give the ball a little bit of a squeeze. Squeezes it again. It appears to be a ball, his brains think. Oh, no, it definitely is a soccer ball. Good to see. Good to see. Here we are, Jeremy Cameron. Runs around the angle. It looks very delightful. Oh, short. And Barras desperately, frantically puts it further behind. 13 goals 7, 12 goals 13. Who do I think wins? I think Hawthorn win by 7. I had a very good Easter, Mike. Thank you very much. Here we are. I'm glad you had a good one too, mate. Blake Hardwick, right half back. Connor McDonald. 3 minutes to play. Can I just say, I do love a Teresa Juddy blowout in chat. It is my favourite thing. Genuinely, it is so good. Like brother and sister in chat. just bickering at each other. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He's my favourite thing in alive. 2 minutes 59. Free kick here. Forward chop on Battle. Battle goes down to the left wing. Jack Ginny in the midfield. Down the line. Oh my God. Fumbles from Jai Newcombe. He's done that 3 or 4 times this game. Puts in a suicidal handball. Ginny under pressure here. Oh, Ginny fell over. Blitzabs. Oh, Blitzabs kicks it out of bounds on the full. Oh my good Gideon. That was like watching a moth try and lick a light bulb. That was hard yakka. 2 minutes 20 to play. Ginny. Free kick against Connor Sullivan to bring it in. What is going out? Inside 50. Oh! Sicily. He judged that like a BMW driver. 3-point turn in. And Shannon Neal will take the kick. 2 minutes to go. Mrs. Pom telling me off. Have you ever seen them play that with the bell in there? It's crazy how good they are. Modern 40 will be the clock when he kicks this. Shannon Neal nails it. 14 goals 7, plays 12 goals 13. Shannon Neal. What a man. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. He's been very good, hasn't he, LS? I don't think people give him enough credit. Absolute dead-eye dick in front of the goal. Never been seen in the same role. Room. Be a bar. Never been seen in the same role. Game's rigged. Here we are. See? Told you it happened. Here we are. Newcombe straight inside 50. Oh, Weddle. Gunston versus Lawson Humphries. Turns onto his right foot. He's going to come back in. Connor McDonald goes quickly. Needs marks. Mitch Lewis! Oh, how good is football? Right in front of me. Mitch Lewis banks it through. 13-13. 14-7. We have been treated on Easter Monday. Less than a minute played. 51 seconds to go. Next goal, next score, wins it. Damon, mate. I do like the conspiracy theories from sports betting people. Turns me on, mate. Turns me on. Can do if you want, Beard. Mate, do whatever you want. Draw Innerman. It's rigged. It's not rigged. Hey, look at that. Fucking... Is that the hacksaw Jim Duggan there? Here we are. 51 seconds to play. The only team I've ever seen where I could say the game is rigged is Adelaide Crows. They have been ripped off 3 times. Definitely rigged. Sicily, big mark, 40 seconds. Looking to spread the play. Jarman Impey. Jai Newcombe. Looking for options. Any mark will do. Weddle probably got in the way of Gunston. It goes out the back. Dylan Moore. Loopy kick. Just needs to find the goal square. Kicked out from Doan. Gunston! Oh, my word! A score needed. 10 seconds. Tackle, that's ball, umpire. And the Hawks are going to do it. The Hawks are going to do it. Hawks win the game 92-91. Really, that's horrible, that Ampol. Hawthorn, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Geelong, they were accurate. What a classic. The game of the year. Credit to the Hawks. Alex, spot on, mate. Great chat. Have a great rest of your long weekend. Thank you very much for joining me. That was one hell of a game. I will see you a bit later on tonight for the Twix Rewards review. Thank you very much for watching me. Loads of content coming up. We've got Footy Abroad tomorrow. We've got, what have we got tomorrow? We've got Footy Abroad tomorrow. We've got another show. Team selection tomorrow. We've got Wednesday, we will have the power rankings. Thursday, we've got all the good stuff. I will see you later, chat. Love you to pieces. See you soon. Make sure 6 o'clock, we've got the recap of all the news on this channel. Love you all, chat. Thank you very much to everyone. See you soon.